showing you how to do this glowing spring makeup look. If you want to find out how to get this look, then just keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. Starting with the Giorgio Armani Maestro UV Primer, I'm just going to prime my skin. Now this has a factor 50 SPF, and if you follow me on Snapchat, then you may have heard about my UV damage to my skin, so big on this right now. Moving on to foundation, I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation today because I love how this foundation gives such a beautiful, subtle glow to the skin. You can really see when I go in for the second layer how much it's started to make my skin shine, but not in a wet kind of greasy sort of way, but in a luminous natural way. I really do love the effect that this foundation gives on the skin. Moving on to brows, we have the Anastasia Brow Definer, and I thought I would live dangerously and try a different shade today. So I'm actually going to use the shade Caramel. I'm not sure if that's a good idea just yet, but I'm just filling in my brows using that brow definer, and then using the Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Fair Neutral to just carve those brows out. They're kind of more like slugs right now, but they do look like brows. Just go with it. So I'm going to carve those brows out, and then I'm just going to set those using the Pixie Brow Tamer Clear Mascara. For eyeshadow today, I'm using the Giorgio Armani Gold Ashes Eye Tint. A dupe for that could be something like the MUA Champagne Single Shadow that I used in my 20 pounds makeup look. I'm going straight in for the Armani today, and first of all, I'm going to apply it straight to my lid. I wasn't really feeling how the color looked, blending it out with my finger, so I went in for another layer and blended this one out using a brush this time, and I felt like you get a better color payoff when you use a brush with this product. This is the only eyeshadow we're using in this look today. We really want to keep it quite light and bright and perfect for spring. For mascara today, I'm using the L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt Mascara. I'm not 100% sure on this just yet. I feel like it's slightly too clumpy, but I did like the fact that you can line your upper waterline using it. Back to the base, and I'm using the Daniel Sandler Cream Bronzer, and I'm just applying that using quite a large eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pop this into the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, but I do go to the gym now, but I'm still going to put it on my chin, and also down the sides of my nose. And then using a damp beauty blender or makeup sponge, I'm just going to blend this out, and yeah, just really work that into my foundation so it gives me a nice warm glow, but then also does act as a contour where I want it to. This product, I feel like it's quite natural, even though it does look quite orange when you first put it on. For blush, I'm using the Elizabeth Arden Cream Blush, and I can't remember what shade this is, but I will leave it in a link in the description box below, along with all the other products that I've used. Links are below. And I'm just going to blend that out using the brush and then my sponge. For concealer, I'm going back to that Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Fair Neutral. Somebody asked me recently if I prefer this to the NARS concealer. I'm not sure if I prefer it just yet, but I do really like this for a natural look. If you like the look of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but you want something that's slightly more natural, then this could be a good option concealer-wise for you. And I'm just going to blend that out. For the under eye area, first of all, I'm going to go in with my fingers just to make sure it's pressed into all of those areas, and then I'm going to blend using that sponge again. Back to the Elizabeth Arden blusher because I got a little bit too blend-in happy, and I'm just going to add a touch more blusher onto the apples of my cheeks. And using the Pixie Quick Fix Translucent Powder, I'm just going to set my under eye area. Now, I don't actually like the puff that comes with this product, so I'm just going to use my brush to apply it instead. Using the Zoeva Myth Graphic Eyes Pencil, I'm just going to line my lower lash line just to give a touch of brightness and to really open and finish that area off. For lipstick today, let's go drugstore. I'm using the Sleek VIP lipstick in the shade Flaunt It, and this is such a beautiful, vibrant orange shade. Sometimes bright coloured lipsticks can be quite intimidating, so if you're not used to wearing one, then my tip would always be to try and wear one around the house first. Get used to seeing how you look wearing it, because then when you go outside or wear it in a social situation, then it might not be as scary because you like it and you know how it looks. And to highlight today, I'm going to see how that Armani eyeshadow acts as a highlight. I've just applied a very small amount onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use my finger to blend that out. I'm putting this onto the highest points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and also the bridge of my nose. And here's the finished look, my glowing spring makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Hi guys!